Technics and GM Motors have teamed up to deliver Hummer Badlands, a racing game revolving entirely around the Hummer license. It also happens to be an incredibly sloppy game that would best be avoided by everyone on Earth. The gameplay feels the same as it would if you took peanut butter, smeared it all over your Xbox tray, and then attempted to play it as a game. To be more specific, Hummer Badlands racing mechanics are flawed on every level. The control is extremely loose and you can get turned around at even the slightest turn. The game actually reveals a lot of lesser-known facts about Hummers. If you're in the market for one, you should probably know the following. Number 1. Hummers are indestructible. Nothing on Earth can penetrate their thick armor. Hitting a solid object results in only a slight shedding of what appear to be flower petals. Number 2. Hummers can brake in midair. Despite their gargantuan size, these cars can somehow defy physics and slow themselves down while flying. Number 3. Hummers can phase through solid objects. We're not quite sure how they managed to pull this off, but Hummer engineers have somehow figured out a way to drive straight through trees. The game is also entirely too easy. After your first lap, you'll find that your competitors are so far behind you that they're not even on your map anymore. The level design in Hummer Badlands leaves a lot to be desired. In competition mode, there are 5 main locales, but the tracks in each stage weave in and out of each other, so you'll find yourself racing through the same landmarks on every level. The developers seem to have come up with only one track for each location and then just rearranged it 5 times. They also apparently need the help of voiceover to make sure you know that the track is different than the last.
It's a hard left into movie set mayhem and a quick exit through the parking lot into the country.
It should come as no surprise that a game called Hummer Badlands has only Hummers to choose from. It's all Hummers, all the time, and for once, that's not really a good thing.
Exhaust.
You can customize your Hummer, giving it different shocks, engines, etc., but none of that really makes a difference during the race. You can also change your car cosmetically, choosing everything from sunroofs to the type of guards on your taillights, but none of this affects the gameplay at all, and only seems to serve as a terrible product placement. Since there is no story in Hummer Badlands, we've decided to tell you the story of how this game came to be reviewed.
Hey, dude. Hey! What you doing?
I'm just working on some hot new GT media.
Cool. So, you want to review Hummer Badlands?
Yeah, I guess that's okay. It's always disappointing to hear that a game as hyped as Hummer Badlands is actually not very good, but unfortunately that's the case. It's basically the video game equivalent of a Hummer commercial, and about as responsive as if you actually tried to play one.